Most weight loss advice that women after 40 follow is backfiring for them. It's actually teaching their body to hold on to fat. And if that sounds frustrating or confusing, stay with me, because once you understand what's actually happening, a lot of things are going to start making sense. And I'm going to show you one simple shift that you can do now that actually makes fat loss after 40 easier. Because if weight loss after 40 was as simple as learning that advice and then applying it, well, most of us would have solved this problem years ago with some 1999 diet book. But that's not what's happening. So let's talk about what actually is. My name is Genny Tonin, and I'm a holistic nutritionist. And I work exclusively with women over 40. And I have women come to me all the time saying things like, I'm doing everything right. So why aren't things working? And it's not that they're doing anything wrong. It's that they're following advice that doesn't work for their body. This is one of the biggest reasons why women over 40 stop seeing fat loss even when they're putting in a lot of effort. So most of us have been taught some version of the following rules. Do things like eat less, skip meals, work out on an empty stomach, burn more calories. And for a lot of us, that did work for a time, at least at some point. But after 40, that approach usually backfires. So here's something that's really important to consider. If eating less and pushing ourselves harder led to weight loss in midlife, then tell me, why would the weight loss industry be this huge multi-billion-dollar machine? Because women wouldn't be bouncing from plan to plan and supplement to supplement and workout to workout if the advice worked. The fact that so many smart and capable women are still stuck, it tells us something. This isn't a knowledge problem. This is a signaling problem. And when you follow the standard advice, well, the message that you're trying to send your body, that you think you're telling it, well, that's not the message that your body's actually receiving. So when I say that that advice teaches your body to hold on to fat after 40, here's what's actually happening. When you skip meals, when you rely on coffee instead of food, ironically, I say that as I'm holding a coffee cup. But when you push through hunger and you keep on asking your body to do more, your body doesn't know that you're doing this on purpose. It doesn't understand that you're doing this to drop that excess weight. It doesn't know that you have grocery stores and a pantry and food delivery and basically access to food 24/7. What your body knows is that less food energy is coming in less often, but stress and physical, emotional, and mental demands are high. And for a female body over 40, that is never going to be a signal to burn fat. That's a signal to hold fat. But I know fat isn't just about the extra weight, though. For a lot of us women, having extra fat is about those clothes that don't fit right or that we don't really like. It's about that constant discomfort and unease and not feeling like you're yourself in your own body. But your body doesn't see fat the same way as you do. To your body, stored fat is stored energy. It's metabolic insurance. It's a backup. And a female body's top priority, unfortunately, for those of us that want to lose weight, isn't about keeping us thin. It's about keeping us alive, which is a good thing. But if your body's perceiving stress or pressure or any kind of threat, it's always going to prioritize your survival over weight loss. And female bodies are especially good at protecting that backup system because survival's the priority. So if food appears to be scarce or inconsistent to your body, if stress feels high, your body's response is not going to be, okay, great, let's get lean. Instead, it's going to be, let's hold on to any extra fat we have just in case. And this is why so many women come to me and say things like, I'm barely eating, I'm working out, I'm surviving on salads, but nothing's happening. And it's not that your body's ignoring you when you're doing this. It's not trying to sabotage your efforts, and it doesn't hate you. It's reacting exactly the way that the female body was designed to react to these signals. So that advice you've been told burns fat faster, the things that are wrong, like skipping meals or training on empty or pushing yourself harder, it's actually telling your body to guard fat more closely. So here's the simple shift that you can make before you work out, even before you go for a walk. Eat something. And if you're not working out right now, this still applies to you, because it's not about going long stretches without eating food during the day. And I'm not talking about some perfect meal or a big production. Nothing complicated. I'm talking about making sure that you get enough food so that your body doesn't feel like it's running on fumes. So ideally, you want to make sure that you have whole, real foods and include some protein and some healthy fat. And if you're doing something that's intense, like cardio, even a bit of carb. And I'm not talking about too much. I'm talking about getting enough so that your body knows that there's enough food and that this isn't a stress or a threat. So this can be something like Greek yogurt or eggs or leftovers from your fridge, even a protein smoothie. It's not necessarily about eating more overall. It's about fueling your body in a way that actually helps make fat loss happen. It's about changing the message that your body's getting. When your body feels consistently fed and therefore less stressed, it's far more willing and able to let go of that excess weight, especially for us women over 40. And you don't have to force it. You're looking to tell your body that it no longer has to think that there's a threat and it needs to protect you. And this is just one of many weight loss rules that doesn't work for us women over 40. But there's some other big ones that most women are still following without realizing that it's blocking them. But for now, if this helped explain something that's been frustrating or confusing for you, please like this video and subscribe and share it with a friend who's trying to do all the right things but is still stuck. YouTube thinks that this video is perfect for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.